Good morning, HPC. Well, if I'm honest, I'm beginning to flag a bit with all of the compound names that Andrew Wilson is pointing us towards. So, the Lord is my, or the Lord is your, whatever. But this one, the Lord is your banner, was good for my heart. It was good for my heart because it spoke both of the Lord's strength and of a place of refuge, things which I feel acutely aware that I'm in need of at the moment. Andrew Wilson refers to Psalm 60, verse 4. You have set up a banner for those who fear you, that they may flee to it from the bow. And he talks about how the idea of the Lord as your banner on the field of battle would have been somewhere there you could have gone for safety, you could have gone for protection, you could have gone to find friends, gone to find support. It was a place where you would have felt secure. Significantly, not just secure, but a place where you would have been encouraged and sent out again for the fight. We're in the fight at the moment. I think that's true all the time if we're Christians, but it seems particularly acute at the moment that we feel up against it. And therefore, the idea of the Lord being my banner, a place of refuge, is a comforting one, an encouraging one. The other image that Wilson points to is the idea of strength. In the days of sail, when you boarded your enemy's flagship, the ship that carried their banner, and there was vicious deck-to-deck, hand-to-hand fighting, you knew that the day was yours when the colours, the flag, the banner of the enemy was struck from the mast and came crashing down. That was the signal that all resistance had ceased, that your enemy's strength was gone, that they were weak at last, that you had prevailed. One of the nicknames of the Royal Scots Greys, which were a cavalry regiment in the British Army, they've now joined up with someone else, I think, but they were nicknamed the Bird Catchers. And it was because at the Battle of Waterloo, they captured one of the Imperial French Eagles, a French regiment's standard, their banner. And the reason why the Royal Scots Greys boasted in that was because it was a sign of them prevailing over the enemy, them being stronger than the enemy. To lose your standard, your banner, your flag, or the colours, I suppose as they were known, was a sign of weakness and shame and defeat. Therefore, to have someone as strong as the Lord as your banner is a sign of strength and something that we as God's people can be confident in. It's good news. Or we might say, the Lord is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble. I feel both the need of both at the moment. As I've said, I don't feel strong, I don't feel confident, I don't feel like I know what I'm doing. I feel well outside my comfort zone, but God isn't. Andrew Wilson takes us to Exodus chapter 17, the people of God fighting against the Amalekites. And for as long as the banner of the Lord, the staff of the Lord in Moses' hand was flying high, then the people of God defeated the Amalekites in battle. And as soon as that banner came down, then the Amalekites began to prevail against the people of God. Now, there is no way that God's people should have won that battle. It was only because the Lord was their refuge and strength, the Lord was their banner, that they were able to prevail. In fact, the Lord was stronger than both armies combined, stronger than any army, because he is our banner, our place of strength, and our place of refuge. And I need to learn this. We need to learn it, that no matter how strong or weak we feel, no matter how strong or weak we are, our success or failure depends solely on the Lord who is our banner. So when we feel up against it, perhaps you're feeling up against it today, don't strive harder. Call out to the Lord who is your banner, your strength, and your place of refuge. Draw near to him. Be recharged and revived and revitalized by his presence. And know today that the Lord is your banner. Enjoy that truth today, HPC.